So, welcome back guys to a brand new Ark Survival Evolved video on the channel. Now before we get into the main part of the video, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to Nitrado, who's a fantastic server hosting company who I am now sponsored by. They have given me 3 servers for you guys to play on completely free with 50 slots so far to try out on the Xbox One, so one for the Xbox One, one for the PS4 and one for the PC. All you have to do to be able to get onto these servers is type in on, obviously, PC unofficial servers, Loaded Crisis free server, and the servers will be there, and as I said, there's 50 slots free. I am so happy I can do this finally because I've been waiting so long to get servers up for you guys. I've done it in the past, but it would not be possible if it wasn't for Nitrado. If you guys want your own server as well, go check them out. The link to them will be in the description down below. You can get any servers you want from them. It's one of the most reliable companies out there. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring me. It's been, it's a huge honor, so thank you for that. And anyway, let's get straight in with the video. Welcome to a new video, guys, and yeah, this has been a long time, and it's me, Dom, Jack,
hello,
and a very mysterious man, Ryan.
Yeah, guys.
And there is actually one more person in the channel, which is Ryan, but where's he?
He's been a bit of a bitch, isn't
he? Yeah, he's just somewhere. So anyway, we're starting a fresh episode. Literally, this is episode 1 of Ark. Xbox One. We're not going to be doing PC because we can't afford an amazing computer that can run Ark. But apart from that, we're going to start in, and I've got to create my guy first anyway. And so that intro was actually a 3-year throwback. Ever since I uploaded my first Ark video. I can't believe it's been 3 years since we started doing this. It's absolutely insane, and I just want to say a massive thank you to where we are now. And the main reason why I added that in to say it was 3 years ago is just, how much things have changed. This video is all about how Ark is going to change from how we know it, the next generation Ark. So much is coming, and that is what we're going to be talking about right now. So, at the start of this year, Wildcard let us know that there is going to be huge changes coming to this game for 2019. They called it the Next Generation Ark. Now, you may have seen some of those videos like 2 months ago, and Wildcard really are on the road to getting this sorted now, with lots of things being changed and lots of new things being implemented into the game. Now, many people right now are asking what is going on with S+, where is S+, because ever since the start of this month, well, even, the sort of the end of January, they said there was an S+ and Kibble rework beta to bring the new stuff to the game. What Wildcard have been doing recently since this S+ beta is they've been making sure it's perfect so they can release it to the game without any problems, but they have been sorting out one of the main problems, which I'm going to be talking about first, which is meshing. Now, you guys know meshing has been a huge problem with Ark. It's drove so many people away from the game, and they've already put out a statement, which was about 4 months ago, explaining the whole reason why meshing exists, and how, sort of the reason why they can't patch it. So when Wildcard released this, a lot of players were even more unhappy because it kind of gave them an idea that meshing is always going to be in the game. So Wildcard have sort of, took it upon them now to move on and think of ways of sorting this out for this next generation Ark to make sure this is sorted and fixed as much as possible. Now, a new update went live, I think it was 2 days ago for the Valentine's Day update, which I did a video on that as well, could have been 3 days, and they brought out so many exploit fixes, especially with chairs, because chairs have been a huge lead to meshing recently, and that is what Wildcard have been working on. This also brought out a fix for the exploits related to ladders as well, because the same thing could have been worked with them for meshing. And also they are trying to plug as many holes in the map as they possibly can to stop this from happening. Wildcard said they can't just put loads and loads of rocks over the different holes and things like that, because people can just keep meshing through the next one, meshing through the next one, and then meshing through the one after that. So the way they're doing it is, I don't actually know what the actual thing they're doing to plug these holes, but they are getting fixed, as more and more people have said, especially in the comment section that I've read, that, there's a lot less spaces people can mesh right now. But let me know in the comment section down below if you think it's definitely been improved, or if you feel like there's still a long way away from getting this sorted, because I've heard mixed reviews. But Wildcard have got this on their top priority of making this sorted for the next generation Ark, and I am very, very excited to see that being fixed. The other exploits that you may not have seen is they fix exploits related to rafts, if you're having any problems with that, or if you've seen people using an exploit to do with rafts, that is now being fixed, or has been fixed in the new update. They've also had a fix for the exploit related to tech gloves, fix for the exploit related to owls and babies, and fix for the exploit related to just the owl on its own, fix exploit related to the desert titan lightning, and then obviously the rest of them was ladders and chairs. I think they may have had some other ones if I go down on the patch notes. No, I think that was the update before, so that was the main ones. PC had a few, but it definitely wasn't as many as the Xbox had. Now moving on to the next thing that a lot of you guys are going to be excited by, and I think I did the video 2 to 3 weeks ago now, and is talking about the Dino Revamps. Now again, in this new update, there was some huge Dino changes, especially to the Ice Dragon, all the Titans in the game. I feel like that was the main ones. There was one to the Trike from what I can remember, Megalodon had one, lots of different things like that. But we are talking TLC. I've been talking about the TLC free pass for so long now, and it has just been taking ages. But Wildcard have said that once Extinction is out of the way, a few of the game's big, quality of life improvements is sorted, their next step is working on getting this TLC 3 phase done. So if you haven't seen the video on it with all the information on that, I recommend checking it out. It was about 2 to 3 weeks ago. So we are expecting a huge Dino revamp very soon. I have no idea what is going to be changed within this update, what dinos are going to be sorted out. But we know the Carno is one of the ones that people have been saying and requesting all the time. So I'm nearly guaranteeing the Carno is going to be in that TLC. The Megalodon is another one which really needs sorting out and has been talked about so much. You guys know loads of dinos in Ark need to be sorted. So it'd be interesting to see how many Wildcard do, because in past TLCs they've worked on like 5 dinos in one update. But I really feel like they should be doing at least 10 dinos for the TLC phase 3, because it does take quite a long time before the next one. That is a pretty exciting thing, and I'm really looking forward to TLC phase 3. Now also in this sort of world of changing the game, making it in the next generation, there is a lot less crashing going to be sorted out. Now if you didn't know, with this new update that went live, Primitive Plus was destroyed. Now there doesn't seem to be much love to Primitive Plus anymore. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I haven't played Primitive Plus since the release of it. I feel like when it got released, I played a good few months of Primitive Plus, and then I just didn't really enjoy it. I preferred the normal version. I think it's a great mode, and so many people still play it to this day, but there isn't enough love to it. And every single time a new update comes out, it seems to have, seemed to be okay for the normal game, but then for the base game, but then for Primitive Plus, there's always a problem. And right now, Primitive Plus servers have gone back live on the PS4. Let me know how they are on the Xbox, but there's a huge crashing problem on the Xbox right now that people are getting, where it just dashboards them straight away. And this is all the crash problems they're trying to fix, which in the base game is really being sorted now. Again, let me know in the comment section down below how many crashes you're having nowadays. I'm actually not having that many, but when it comes to Primitive Plus and other different game modes, that is a different situation. Now again, talking about game changes and next generation, less lag is something they are doing every single update. Now they didn't do it this update. I mean, they kind of did. There was more in the one before, but for Extinction they did environment memory optimizations mainly for the console. This one is mainly for console, not for PC, less lag and things like that. They've also, there was another one down here somewhere, there's more mesh memory optimizations and particle memory optimizations, which if you guys saw saw in the last update, there was so many mesh memory optimizations for loads of different things in the game that you guys, I mean, I remember I was reading through it and it took absolutely ages, but that again is something Wildcard are building more towards every single update for Ark, which is to sort out making less lag happen. Now, I'd love to see it so the game runs completely smoothly on the console. On any game, there's always going to be the odd little problem. Ark is a crazy game, it is huge, but maybe for the end of the year or mid-year, can we see this next generation Ark really kicking in and the graphics being 10 times better, the lag being 10 times better? We will see that, it'll be interesting. Now, the final thing I wanted to talk about within today's video is all about the new maps. Now, I know this isn't really linking to next generation Ark, you know, the revamp of the game, but it is still something that is, you know, a lot of players want. Now, Wildcard have mentioned for over 6 months now, probably even like longer than that we're going to be getting more free content and new maps and a new season pass for the game. I don't know which way they're going to take it at the moment, but all I can tell you guys is you will be expecting a whole load of new maps this year, anywhere between 4 to 6 new maps. I am having an estimate this year there's going to be a season pass and free modded maps as well, so there's a lot to expect this year. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. If you are excited about all of this for the next generation, the revamp of Ark, smash a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel. The next update I am hoping so much is going to be the S Plus and the Kibble rework as well. We will see. We're waiting for the final beta update, which should be going live at the start of next week. We will, you know, it depends if Wildcard stick to their deadlines, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. See you guys later.